Hey. Oh, I just hurt myself. Oh, I was wearing these earrings that are so cute, and I think my mom gave them to me, but they're like they have these spirals, and my hair gets really stuck in them, like rip your hair out stuck. So I was trying to get my hair out, and instead I caught my ring in the earring, and then I just jerked it, and I hurt myself. So needless to say, the earrings came out, and they now are in my daughter's hands. Actually, they're going in my daughter's ears. She's they're gone. Bye earrings. Hi everybody. Welcome to Tuesday. Hello, Miss Julia. How are you guys doing? Hi Kim. Hooray, Tuesday. It is a good Tuesday, isn't it? It's clear here, some patchy little white fluffy clouds, the kind that you want to put in a painting, blue sky. Cannot I cannot complain. It's awfully lovely, and we're due to get some serious rain later this week. So, it's all looking really, really good right now. I hope you guys are having a great day. I, hi Terry. Hi Susan. Hi Kara. Ah, um, hi Audrey. I, oh gosh, it's hot. It hurts. I forgot my knitting bag, which had like two things that I was going to show you in it. So I'm really annoyed with myself, and I've grabbed a bunch of other stuff that I'm going to show you instead. But it was kind of a last minute scramble when I realized that I don't have the things I wanted to show you. Hi Heidi. Yeah, you guys are supposed to float tomorrow. Several inches of rain. I know that's just nutso. Hi Agnes. Um, so where should I start? First of all, I just want to tell you guys the fall crawl, I talked about it Friday. It was amazing. And for all of you that watched our hour, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It was really great to see some familiar faces in there. It was hard to see because there was 20 some pages of people on the Zoom. When you went to gallery view, I think at their peak we had like 280 people on the Zoom. I have no idea how many were on the Facebook. But it was really fun. The hour flew by. I was so nervous. I was so nervous. And I was so terrified that I was not going to have enough to fill up the hour. I had only put together 8 different project bundles. I mean, there was different bundles within each project, but it was 8 total projects. And I grabbed on to some of the Zooms before me, and they were covering like hundreds of things in their store, and I freaked out. Julia can tell you because I was messaging her and I was like, "Oh my god, I don't have enough. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do to fill up this hour?" And it all worked out perfect. In fact, the very last item I kind of squeezed into the last couple minutes, and so thank you, thank you, thank you. If you missed it, we put the video replay up on our. We put a link to it on our fall crawl page on our website. So if you go to our website, the top tab, it says Fall Crawl. Click that. There's a link if you want to watch the replay. All those bundles are still there. I thought that we were going to end it on Sunday night, but since the crawl continues through this weekend for the second half of the shops, I'm just going to leave all those bundles, those deals up through the end of this weekend instead. There is one that's sold out, the deciduous hat, the one with the leaves. It's in Malabrigo Arroyo, and it's I can't get more of that sunset color. I tried. I tried. Malrigo has none, and they couldn't give me any kind of ETA on when they could get more. So that one sold out. But the rest of the stuff is all still there. I've added a couple new combinations, and so that was fun. It was really good. For, for as nervous as I was, it turned out fine. And I told my husband that when I got home, and I said, "It was fine. It went really well. It was so good." He was like, "I knew it would." Like, ah, shut up. Anywho, thank you everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. The first thing I want to tell you about today is the an upcoming mystery knit along with Stephen West. I don't know if you've heard about it. It's called Slip Stravaganza. So I can imagine there's probably going to be a bit of slip stitch knitting going on. And Dream in Color, because they're so good at this, has put together bundles already that they watched. They actually watched a webinar Stephen West held for dyers on what kind of color coordinating is needed for this project. This is so organized of them. Stephen West held a webinar to tell dyers what they need to make for the right combinations for these yarns. And so they've put out four combos, and we have ordered two of each one. This is going to be in the Smooshy with Cashmere, it's just kind of like the Sharon Show sets. So that's super delectable, super delicious fiber blend. And I just said that, and as I'm saying that, I'm like, is that right? Is it Smooshy with Cashmere? Um, I'm nearly certain that it is. So, anyways, um, the sets have 5 skeins each in them. Here's the cover from Facebook. That's Stephen West's cover photo, just to give you an idea. So it's like two main colors that are kind of neutral. I mean, two skeins of a main color that's neutral, and then 3 color pop skeins. And so if you go look at our website, it's on our homepage. It's the Slip Stravaganza Dream and Color sets. We've got 4 colorways, just 2 each. Those sets are 175. So get them before they're gone. These will come to us they're going to ship September 25th. We expect to have them on the September 28th. They will get out in plenty of time for the first clue, which is released October 9th. So Stephen West knit-alongs are always a good time. My very first mystery knit-along was a Stephen West knit-along. It was the Earth Sky, Earth and Sky, Earth and Sky shawl. I can't remember the proper name. And it was a triangular shawl that had some intarsia in it. It was really fun. I loved mine. I wear it all the time, actually. It's kind of funny. It's one of those projects. You guys have projects like that, right? Like maybe like your top 5 that you actually wear frequently. I have some, and there's some of them are really old, but there's oldies but goodies. So that's one thing you can check out is the Slip Stravaganza Mystery Knit Along bundles from Dream and Color. Okay, so do you remember? Do you remember when I was bragging about how I'd finished all these things last week or the week before? I'm turned around. I think it was last week, and I had stumbled across this yarn, and I was like a squirrel, distracted, or like a dog. I mean, distracted by a squirrel. Oh, good God. So I was asking you guys for project inspiration, and you guys came through. I had so many that I had to look up and check out. But what I settled on is Grouse Creek by Amy Christoffers. And so this is the Millefiori Light Luxe. So it's hard to tell, but it's got a subtle sparkle. You see that sparkle in there? Yep. It'll change color like a slow stripe. And I am going to hold it with Barocco Fine in this neutral color and do Grouse Creek. So that's a yoke sweater that's got a little pattern that comes right up the yoke. So this will be my main color, and this will be my yoke color, and it will do all the fun magic of color changing with that little bit of sparkle. You guys think that's good? I think it's good. So just wanted to give you an update on that one. Okay, another update is you guys also helped me pick out this for Shelter Cove by Marie Green. So this is Barocco Mochi, and this is that really super light. It's got a casing and it's got fiber blown in, and it's a mix of alpaca and wool, and with a tiny little bit of fleck in it. So I started Shelter Cove in this, and I plowed all the way through past the armhole, and I knew, when like in your heart of hearts, like that's not the right yarn. I knew, and I just kept going, and I'm not happy with it. And so I've seen some other Shelter Coves now. Julia has one that she's working on, and then Judy Richardson just finished one that she shared in the Unraveled group in this beautiful, actually, I think that was Sunset. That's the same color as the deciduous hat. Anyway, beautiful golden orangey color, perfect for fall. And that was what it took. I was like, no, that needs to come out. So I know what this will be perfect for, and that is another love note. It is light and airy, and it'll be a single strand love note that will be perfect, and not the Shelter Cove. And here's my options for Shelter Cove. I love it when you guys help me pick colors. Okay, so we're gonna do a little picking again. First up, pines. I'm looking at Malabrigo Rios because I just think that that's the right drape and weight for Shelter Cove to give it the best look. Okay, here's pines. Ivy. This is going to be a really hard decision, you guys. Magenta. And one of my faves, but I've not yet used, glitter. What? What? Okay, let's review. These all look good together, don't they? Like rich jewel tones. Pines. I ivy. Magenta. Glitter. Oh, you guys, how will we ever decide? Oh, I reserve the right to override whatever wins. Heidi, glitter's gorgeous, isn't it? Every time it comes in, it sells out right away. I mean, just for that reason alone, I should just buy all of it. It's just such a beautiful, rich um, color with a lot of depth. Yeah, I know. And then pines. Oh my gosh, we have not had this color before. This deep spruce blue green. And then ivy. There's just, again, a color with a lot of depth. It's cool. And magenta. Who doesn't love magenta? Okay, I'm going to go back through all of these comments after the video's all over. And I'm going to see which one wins. I'm going to do that little hash count. And I will tell you which one won. It may not be what I choose. What I choose. I reserve the right to completely ignore your advice. But I'll give you a full report next week. Okay, and I say next week because there won't be any video on Friday this week because I'm gonna be at Knit Camp Retreat. Oh, oh, as I suspect are many of you. And next Friday, I mean this Friday, I will also be teaching that morning at the Knit Camp Retreat. So I'll see you guys all there for my class. I think it's at 9 a.m. Pacific. And then I'll be attending the retreat for the rest of the day. And I know a lot of you are knit campers and will be attending as well. So there won't be a chat on Friday. And if any of you are listening and are confused what we're talking about when I say knit camp, that is this amazing community that is created by Marie Green of Olive Knits, and it opens again for registration October 1st. So that is your chance to hop aboard one of the best, most supportive, most amazing, most educational knitting communities out there. So you can buy it by the year or you can pay monthly, and some of the stuff you get in it, I'm not getting, I should get a commission for this, but I'm not getting a commission for this. Marie's just a dear friend. And I'm in knit camp and I know how great it is, but some of the things you get are monthly patterns. There's always amazing video tutorials frequently that match up with a technique in the monthly pattern. There is a specific Knit Camp newsletter and there is a Knit Camp Facebook group, and that's one of the best parts. And I say that as someone who's not even super into being all chummy in a Facebook group, but it really is one of the best Facebook groups. Case in point, a knit camper recently lost her house in the Oregon wildfires, and Knit Camp showed up in force to help with a GoFundMe, and in other ways offering yarn and all the other good stuff. So I can't say enough about it. If you are at all considering about joining Knit Camp, registration only opens up, I believe, twice a year, and October 1st is the next go round. So don't miss out. If you want to get on the wait list, just go to Olive Knit's website, oliveknits.com, and somewhere in there's a Knit Camp link that you can get on the waiting list. And that way you'll get notified when registration opens and you can get in. That was a little unexpected plug, but it's so worth it. So, sorry, I was just taking care of we had like a spammer in the comments. And I was I got distracted because I was deleting that person. I don't know what happened, but do you guys remember last Friday, if you were on the video, I was doing it mostly in my mask because there was some people here in the store, and somebody hopped in and they said, "Hi." And then, excuse me. And then they said, cut, my throat just went dry. Excuse me. They said, "What kind of muzzle do you have on?" And I was like, I got briefly distracted and I was like, muzzle. And then I said, whatever. And then I think Julia deleted that comment for me. So anyways, After that happened, that same person went and spam commented all over a whole bunch of videos. Like they just would open up a video and spam comment. And so I had to delete and block them. But then now I've had like four more just since Friday. It's like it was like opened this Pandora's box of spammers getting onto the videos anyway, and that I think is what just was on here too. So so bizarre how it just started all of a sudden. um okay, so last thing I want to show you is that we got some more caddies from Cardi Bell. Miss Kara, I think she's in this video. She's watching somewhere in here. She brought in some more of those tote caddies, the large totes. And I know that we only briefly had them in stock before they all sold out a couple of weeks ago, but we have four now, and I'm going to show them to you. Okay, these are on our website. If you look for Caddy or Cardi Bell, and these are 65. And so here's number one. So this is what they look like on the outside. They've got exterior pockets here, 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 here. And they've got a little leather tie that you can close it up with. And I'm going to open one here so that you can see what it looks like on the inside. It's just a nice big rectangular cavity. This one is full of little sheep. Love it. This is the yellow sheep. So it holds like 2 to 3 balls, 100-gram balls wound up as cakes. Hold, sit nicely in here. Grab it, pick it up, walk around. Also, my mother, the scrapbooker, she has her eyes on this as well. She's like, oh, I could put a lot of tools in there and a project and like quick little like carry away. So totally. So this one's yellow sheep because of the cute little inside fabric. And Kim, you're right, Kim. Hedgehogs. Who doesn't love hedgehogs? And so this one has the same fabric on the inside that you see here, just this nice little light lines with little hedgehogs all around. We have bright dots, great for fall. These bright yellow and orange dots with a lightly lined yellow fabric here. And oh, this one's my favorite. We had this one before, and she made another one. Green and gold. So it's got this beautiful green print right here. And then I don't know if this will come through, but the fabric inside, it looks kind of linen-y, but it's got a subtle gold sheen. I'm hoping that you guys can kind of see that. It is beautiful. And it kind of reminds me of my grandma Lucille and some of the swanky mid-century stuff she had, both in textiles and in her home decor. So super great bags, very sturdy. So I'm pounding on this. I don't, here, I'll put this up here. Nope, you can't see it there. Hold it here. Can you kind of get a feel? I know this looks funny. Can you get a feeling for how like stiff they are? It's a nice stiff box, so it doesn't collapse. Like when you set it down, the handles flop over, but the caddy itself is really nicely lined by Kara on the inside, so it's really nice and stiff. So like if you set it down next to you on the floor to work, it's just gonna stay open. It won't, the inside won't collapse on itself or anything like that. So all right, okay, guys, not too shabby for forgetting everything she wanted to show you, right? What I was going to show you is the progress I made on the yoke of my alpaca heather sweater, Garden Gate, but that'll have to say for next Tuesday. Ooh, maybe by then I'll be past the armholes. A girl can dream, right? All right, ladies and gents, I hope that you have a lovely week. And I will not see you on Friday, remember, because I will be at the Knit Camp Retreat and I will probably see many of you there. Otherwise, I'll see you back here exactly 1 week from today, same time, same place. Bye.